You're calling Carrie right now. She's not on yet. Huh? Oh. Yeah, just one. Sorry. Yep, everybody's here, but here. Okay, everybody's on now.
Should bring them in.
You know what, we're right at 10:30, look at us go.
Is that what time we were scheduled?
Yes, sir.
All right. It appears as though everyone's here. It's Monday, October 18th, 2021 at 10:30 a.m. We're hearing cause number 125868, the guardianship of Ruby Claire Kidd, proposed award. We had a motion for independent mental examination that was filed on September 30th by Ms. Graham. On behalf of her client, Mr. Kenton Bass, Mr. Hines represents another individual, Chelsea Chandler. And I believe it what happened last time, if I recall correctly, that I asked for appointment of an ad litem to look into the circumstances that are indicated in the report of the ad litem suggest that there is a reason to have an independent medical examination done. Mr. Hines, do you have any objections to this?
No, sir. At the last hearing, you had asked us to arrange for Miss Kidd to be seen by her treating physician. Miss Chandler did that, and she didn't realize that Miss Kidd was actually seen by the physician's assistant who had completed the report. We have that report, but we haven't filed it because it doesn't meet the requirements, and she's in the process now of making a new appointment so that Ms. Kidd can be seen by the physician himself. I mean, the physician's assistant is familiar, sees Ms. Kidd, when she goes in, but like I told her, it needs to be a MD that completes the report. So she's in the process now of rescheduling that appointment.
Okay.
And I'm happy to forward you the report that the PA said, but like I said, it's not relevant really, I guess.
Well, you can send it when you get the MD's report. Is there anything else that we need to discuss today?
We have been asking for an independent party to be appointed, someone who had more experience with neurological disorders. My client has gone to see Ms. Kidd. I know the ad litem's report indicated it would be appropriate, but there's been a lot of family interaction with the PA and the MD that Ms. Chandler is working with. It's her contact, and we're concerned about bias, and I think the court should have an independent, neutral evaluation of Ms. Kidd, and certainly, some sort of a mini mental exam would be performed and would be helpful.
And Judge, my position on that is that this doctor has been treating her for 10 years or over 10 years, my understanding, and if a mini mental exam, which is a one-page exam, needs to be completed, then I'll request that be done. But and again, we're coordinating with that to get that done by the treating physician. But I just don't like the idea of, I mean, if the court orders it, so be it, but I don't like the idea of her going to see somebody who's never met her, never been dealing with her, or know her history or anything else to do the report. And I think the treating physician would be appropriate.
Okay, we're going to start out with the treating physician. We're going to see what we get there. If we get into a contested proceeding over, I assume we're going to get into a contested proceeding over who is going to be the guardian in the event that it becomes necessary for the proposed ward to actually have a guardian, and if the results of the mental examination come out and prove to be in conformity with the initial impressions of the attorney ad litem. But it's very likely that at some point I may order an independent mental examination, but at this point, I just want to get a medical doctor's report and see whether or not we should even move forward. I want to verify that medically. Then we'll take up the issue of the independent mental examination by a neurologist or a neuropsychologist.
And Your Honor, I talked to Ms. Chandler this morning. She was trying to schedule that appointment. As soon as we get that scheduled, I'll notify the ad litem and the opposing counsel of the date.
Okay.
What is the name of the physician? I'd
It's
like to
Dr.
also give it, Adult Protective Services is involved, and I would like to give them the name as well.
It's Dr. Butte, Boutte.
And where's the doctor located?
He's located in Winnie.
Do you have a phone number?
I don't, Ms. Chandler may.
Yeah, the main number is the clinic number, which is 409-296-6000.
And you said that's the facility phone number?
The clinic, it's part of, it's the clinic inside the hospital there. It's Riceland's.
And what kind of doctor is he?
Well, Dr. Butte is actually a female. The PA is a male, but just a general MD.
Okay, just out of curiosity, am I correct that proposed ward lives at Calderwood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I guess I'm just curious why she's seeing a physician all the way in Winnie.
That's just who had seen her before, and they also will round there. But then I've switched over recently to Dr. Enriquez and Carolyn Williams. Dr. Enriquez just wasn't available to come and do it there. That's why I made it her appointment in Winnie, because I could get her in faster. But when we went, it was the PA and not the actual MD.
Okay.
Dr. Enriquez is the one who does the rounds at the facility, but she just switched over to Dr. Enriquez, and more particularly the nurse practitioner for Dr. Enriquez within the last month.
Okay, well, let's see what we get from the MD.
Your Honor, will you order the physician to turn it over by email to all counsel and the court in this matter?
I think that what we had asked done last time, Judge, could we ask that the doctor forward it or provide it to the attorney ad litem?
Yeah, we'll send it to the attorney ad litem. I don't even know what Mr. Bass or Ms. Chandler's standing is yet. We shall see about who all gets it, but I'll review it a little bit further. If I understand, are they nieces and nephews?
Well, Miss Chandler, Mr. Bass is Miss Kidd's nephew. Miss Chandler considers herself granddaughter. Miss Kidd was married to her grandfather, but she's not her biological granddaughter.
Okay, well, we'll turn it over to the ad litem and then we'll see where we go from there.
Okay, great.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.